So the first thing we need to do is make a slip knot. You want to make sure that you have a long tail first. Don't put the slip knot down here. Give yourself a long tail. And then you're going to make a circle. And you're going to bring it back like this so that the yarn that you're going to be using is going this way underneath the circle. You're going to take your hook and go like that, and then pull up. And then you can take it and pull it up further to the hook like that. You don't want it too tight, you want to have it loose. So now we're ready to do a chain stitch. And chain stitches, you wrap the yarn around the hook and you pull through. And see, by having that loose stitch there, it's easy to pull through. So you can yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. That's 3 stitches. Yarn over, pull through. And we have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Chain is really easy to make. You just want to make sure that you're doing it kind of loosely, in the fact that you don't want it too tight, because if you make it too tight, it's harder to do your stitches when you go to the next round. So for this scarf that we're making, you'll want to make 201 chains. I'll meet you back when you're done. Okay, now that you have a nice loop for your beginning, you need to make a chain stitch. And to make a chain stitch, you're going to insert your hook into your circle. And then with your left hand, you're going to create a little tension, just like you would have tension on a sewing machine. And I don't have a lot of tension. Some people wrap the yarn around their finger several times, and I think that just isn't necessary. I just put the yarn like this, create the tension, and I actually go like this. So if you can see, and when I'm trying to put more yarn into the project, I will actually lift the finger up, and it just becomes a natural process when you're used to it. So with your thumb and your ring finger, hold the tail. Now, this can be very awkward in the beginning, but once you get used to it, it'll be second nature. So you get your first chain, you're going to wrap that around your hook, and you're going to pull through the loop. And again, you're going to wrap and pull through, and wrap and pull through. Now, as your chain gets longer, you might want to move up your thumb and middle finger. So yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. And you can see I'm doing them pretty loosely. I mean, it's not terribly loose, but you don't want it really super tight, because then you'll have problems making stitches in the next row. So again, to make a chain stitch, you yarn over your hook and you pull through the loop. You yarn over the hook and pull through the loop. And you yarn over and pull through the loop. To make this scarf, you're going to need 201 of these stitches, of the chain stitch. And you can see mine are pretty symmetrical with each other. These are a little bit bigger, but that's okay. In the end, it won't matter. Just as long as it's loose enough that I can put the hook in one of these chains without issue, that's what you want. So you might want to practice this chain, make a couple chains before you move on to the next step. So anyways, make 201 chain stitches. I'll meet you at the end. As you can see, now I have my stitches, all my chain stitch done. It's 201 stitches with a long chain at the end, a long tail at the end. And you can see that for the most part, my stitches are pretty even. Doesn't matter if it gets a little wrinkly or rounded or twists, as long as it doesn't tie, you're fine. So now we're ready for the next row. So the chain stitch is not really considered a row because it's the foundation chain. It's foundation for the actual project. So this first stitch was 201 right here. We're going to skip that because that's our turning stitch is always on the side. Otherwise, if you don't have a turning stitch, your projects, it's a lot easier to skip that last stitch. So this when you're turning, and it can make your make you lose stitches, which you don't want to do. So now we're going to do a single crochet. Now a single crochet is very easy. You're going to take your hook and you're going to put it in the next loop, which is called the second chain from the hook, and you're going to pull over, pull around the hook, pull through once, then you're going to wrap around the hook again and pull through two. See how loose I do that? So if you did that chain too tight, this might be hard to do. Again, for a single crochet, you're going to insert the hook. You're going to wrap around the hook, pull through one, wrap around the hook, and then pull through two. Again, for a single crochet, you're going to insert the stitch, or it's a chain stitch in this case, wrap around the hook, pull through the loop, wrap around the hook, pull through two. Again, for a single crochet, you're going to insert, pull through the hook, pull through one, wrap around the hook, pull through two, single crochet, insert, wrap around, pull through one, pull through two. Insert, wrap, pull through one, wrap, pull through two. Insert, wrap, pull through one, wrap, pull through two. All right, you can see those are the single crochet stitches. Now you just want to continue on working on your foundation chain and making these single crochets, and let me know when you get to the end of this. I'll meet you there when you get to the end of your stitch, of your row. Bye-bye. Okay, now my chain stitches are done, except for the last one, the single crochets. So the last stitch, you want to make sure you get your last stitch, don't miss it. You're going to insert the hook, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, and then pull through two. And your first row of single crochet stitches are done. And if it gets a little twirly down here, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. Perfectly normal. So the next row of stitches, which is row two, we're going to chain two. 1, 2. We're going to be doing double crochets. And doing double crochets on the end, you chain two because that's actually going to work as your first double crochet. So now we're going to turn our work, so you're turning it this way. And you'll see the turns a little better when the project gets a little longer. So now you don't want to put anything in this stitch right here because this chain two is going to represent the double crochet right there. So we're going to skip that first stitch. And then you're going to, for a double crochet, you wrap around the hook first. And see the top of your single crochets, it's like a little V. There's a front stitch, which is right here. And there's a back stitch, which is right there. In this project, we're going to work in the back stitch only. Now, some projects will want you to go through both loops. It doesn't say go through both loops, but in this project, we're going to go through the back loop, make scarves and hats a little more cushiony and soft. So that's why I like the back loop stitch. And this is anything ribbed should be done on the back stitch. So again, we're going to wrap our yarn around the hook, and we're going to pull push through that back loop. We're going to wrap it around the hook, and we're going to pull through one. Then we're going to wrap, and we're going to pull through the first two. And then we're going to wrap, and then we're going to pull through the last two. Again, we're going to wrap around the hook, insert to the back loop, wrap around the hook, pull through one, wrap, pull through two, wrap, pull through two. Again, you're going to wrap around the hook, insert the hook, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. Again, you're going to wrap, insert, wrap, pull through one, wrap, pull through two, wrap, pull through two, wrap, insert the hook, wrap, pull through one, wrap, pull through two, wrap, pull through two. Again, as a double crochet, we're going to wrap first, then insert the hook, wrap again, pull through one loop, wrap, pull through two loops, wrap, pull through two loops. And there's your set of double crochets. Now you can see there's a little ridge here, and that's exactly what we want by working in the back loop. So I will see you go down to the end of the row, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, now you can see we're getting towards the end of our second row of double crochet, and it's the first row of double crochets, but second row of the project. And I'm just going to finish it off. So you're going to wrap around the hook, insert the back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. Again, you're going to wrap around the hook, insert it in the back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. And here's the last one. You don't want to miss your last stitch. It might look a little different because it's the end. So you're going to, again, wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. Okay, the next row is also double crochet. So you will chain two to be your first double crochet, and then you will turn your work. Now, since this is your, move over a little bit here. Remember, we gotta not make anything in this stitch because this is gonna represent that double crochet. So you're gonna wrap around the hook, insert to the back loop again, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. Again, you're going to take your wrap around your hook, insert to the back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. So continue doing double crochets to the end of your third row, and I'll be back with you at the end. Okay, so we're almost done with our third row. That's the second row of double crochets. I want to show you how we finish it. So we're going to wrap the hook, insert one, pull through one, wrap the hook, pull through two, wrap the hook, pull through two. Again, we're going to wrap around, insert the hook in that back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. Again, we're going to wrap around, insert in the back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. Now, this is a place where you could lose a stitch. Remember back when we did the first row, we started with a double chain stitch. So for that double chain stitch, you want to insert your hook in both ends, just because this is the end stitch, like that. See those two pieces of the stitch? And you're gonna wrap around, pull through one there. Oops, I forgot to wrap around first. See, even I do it. Wrap around. You're going to put them in those two spots of the chain stitch. Wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through two, wrap around, pull through two. The next row is of half double crochets. For a half double crochet, your turning stitch is a chain one. So we will turn our work. Now again, for the half double crochet row, we're going to work in the back loops only. Half double crochets are very easy to do, and they're one of the most popular stitches around. So you're going to wrap around your hook, and you're going to insert in this first row, this first stitch, in the back loop, and then you're going to wrap around, and you're going to pull through one. Now you have three loops on your hook. You're going to wrap around, and you're going to pull through all three loops. So, okay, so let's do this half double crochet again. We're going to wrap around. We're going to insert in the back loop. We're going to wrap around and pull through one. We have three remaining on the hook, so we're going to wrap around and pull through all three. Again, we're going to wrap around, insert the hook, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around. Sorry, my dog. Wrap around, pull through three. Again, you're going to wrap around, insert the hook in the back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through three. We'll do it one more time. You're going to wrap around the hook. You're going to insert in the back loop only. You're going to wrap around and pull through one, and then wrap around and pull through three. Now, we have several half double crochets, and this is what I want to point out to you. It's really cool about a half double crochet is you're actually going to have three top stitches. You're going to have this one, and if you turn to the side, there's one right here, along here, and it'll create a little cool stitch in the middle of the scarf, which will be nice. So let's do one more before we stop, and I'll let you go do the rest of your row. We wrap around, we insert the hook in the back loop, wrap around, pull through one, wrap around, pull through three. All right, I'll meet you at the end, and we'll work the end part of the row. Just keep doing those half double crochets in the back loop only, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, here we are at the end of our first half double crochet row, and we're just going to finish it off. So again, we're going to wrap, insert hook in the back loop, wrap, pull through one, wrap, pull through three, or yarn over. Yarn over, insert the back loop, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through three. Now remember, the last row we had that two chain stitch that created that double crochet. So we want to make sure that we hit that before we turn. So again, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to insert your hook in this little loop right here. Sometimes it's hard to get these chains, but there we go. And then you want to get the back chain in there too. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through that chain, and then yarn over and pull through three. Now you're going to yarn over, you're going to chain one and turn. Now you're going to do, this is going to be row, this is going to be row 5 through 16. So you're going to do the same stitch, that half double crochet, for till row 17. So 5 minus 16 is 11 rows. So you want to do 11 more rows of this half double crochet. So again, it's yarn over, insert in the back loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll do it one more time. Yarn over, insert in the back loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 3. Okay, so just keep doing this. At the end, chain 1 and turn. There'll always be a last stitch. You don't have to worry about that double crochet. That's chain 2. That's just for double crochets. Now that you're working on half double crochets, you're going to always have this back stitch. And I'll see you when you're done.